truck. Huh. So we're on US 23 headed for our annual Spirit Halloween looting spree, I suppose. That is to say, once a year, we get in the truck, we go to Spirit Halloween, and we hit it like the Vandals and Goths sacking Rome. So I figure, you know, like I did last year, I'll take you along for the ride, show you what they have at Spirit this year, and see what we can pick up. Since we have like an hour to get there, I figured I could tell you guys some stories. Many of you's probably wondering, you know, how does one get involved with circus sideshows, carny life, all that, you know? Well, I have to go back to the time I was a child. I was born, I grew up, as Copperfield said. No, really. When I was young, my grandparents, who practically raised me, would flea market, and they would take me around to all the flea markets, the festivals, the fairs. They had a regular booth at a local flea market in the golden day of such things. And I kind of learned how to be a businessman and a hustler and a heckler at flea markets. I think that was really the birth of my showmanship. I remember one summer, I was about 10 years old, a guy showed up at the flea market with a traveling snake show. And I practically begged the guy for a summer job, and for 4 weekends, a 10-year-old kid, no less, had the duty of taking a 10-foot stick and poking rattlesnakes to make them rattle for the paying customers. Got paid 10 cents per customer for this. That was my first stint in showbiz, I think. Imagine Dragons sauna. I like the band. Good positive message. They're Mormon like me. Surprised? Anyway, back to my story. There was this flea market nearby. It's called the Stockyard. Some of the old timers called it the stock sale, which I thought was funny. Stock market. Yeah, I worked at the stock market as a kid. No, the place was, it was like a county fair every weekend. You had like this restaurant, which I have fond memories of. In retrospect, it was the worst food you can imagine. Terrible. But it was so good, you know what I'm saying? They had a pork rind stand, they had a snack booth that sold hot dogs, cotton candy, potato chips. There was probably right at 200 to 250 regular vendors there at the Stockyard every Saturday. And this is what I grew up at. Like I said, it was like a county fair. They sold livestock there, they had flea market vendors selling everything from junk to new items, clothes. Anything you wanted could be bought there. And I wandered this place as a child from 6 o'clock in the morning until 3 or 4 in the afternoon every Saturday. There was a gentleman there by the name of Tony. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but the guy sold these Ginsu knives. Some of you are probably too young to remember the Ginsu knives they sold on QVC and on late night television. Anyway, this guy would set up this little booth, and he ran through this spiel of cutting through solid marble, cutting through cans, cutting through nails with these TV knives, you know. How much do you want to bet that I can cut through this solid 10-penny nail with this TV knife and then cut a tomato? Well, I wanted some of these knives, and my grandmother would not give me the money to buy a set. So one day I came up to him, I said, Tony, hey Tony, I said, give me a job. He said, well, what are you going to do? I said, I tell you what, when you start getting a crowd, when you draw a crowd, I'm going to get in the crowd and I'm going to help you sell knives. He said, you do that, you know, and you can work off some. So he starts getting a crowd, and I gather with them. guy starts going through his whole act, you know, of I just need a minute of your time. I'm going to cut through all of this stuff, you know, slice up a nail, slice up a can. Well, he gets to the can and says, I'm going to cut this can, then I'm going to cut this lettuce, you know. And I start ribbing the people next to me. I did that with one of my grandma's knives and she almost killed me. You know, I ruined the knife. Cuts the can, cuts the lettuce. Now I'm going to cut through this solid marble slab. There's no way he can do that. He'll ruin the knife. I can't even cut 2x4s with kitchen knives. Well, apparently it worked, being what they call in this business a ringer. And it almost doubled his sales. So I was able to work off a set of these Ginsu knives over the course of about a month. So, what it takes to be a talker at a circus or a carnival, what it takes to be a showman, I guess it can be learned. It's partially nurture, partially nature. It's in your blood from the time you're young. You know, if you're a peacock, if you like being in the limelight, if you're a natural salesman, then go for it. Learn. You know, study videos of these guys. Study Ward Hall. Ward Hall is... I wish I could have met the man. Now, Ward Hall is one of my personal heroes. The man worked in the circus, the carnival, I think from like 1947 up until his death a few years back. The man was full of stories of life in the circus, how to be a showman, how to be a talker. If you ever have a chance to come to one of our shows and you see me on stage, you might think I'm pretty spectacular. You may compliment me, but I'm one of the minor luminaries that Barnum spoke about. One of the minor luminaries out there that's standing in the light of these great sons of the entertainment world. Maybe some of you have what it takes to do what I do. Maybe some of you are destined for better things, to be, you know, better than me, better than Shadow, better than any of my people. And you never know until you try. So I'm gonna end our story time there. So I'll see you a little later, my beautiful circus monkeys. And here we are, the local Spirit Halloween in Canonsburg, Kentucky. Last year they had it in a big top tent. Now they have a legitimate storefront. I think I prefer the tent myself. Let's see what lies within these doors. Hey, how you doing? I think I dated her. Yep, I definitely dated her. We have a really nice witchy section here this year.
Sometimes I wonder if you truly want me to be arrested.
Check out the dream catcher.
You can't take the kids to work.
It reminds me of Princess Luna. Luna is best princess. And they have, of course, their Haunted Mansion. 50% off, buy one, get one on home decor. That's actually a really good deal. I like this stuff. Isn't that nice? They have a lot of Corpse Bride stuff from what I've heard. Check this out. Wouldn't this look nice in the show?
It would.
And of course, Hocus Pocus. Now, a lot of you out there may be big fans of Hocus Pocus. I personally never saw the allure in it. Like, I saw the movie once and didn't really like it, so I don't know. A lot of people are into it. You know, I've always kind of wanted one of these Plague Doctor hats, but I want one in leather. Check out this one. Now, does that suit me or what? I should have gotten married in this. We've got some killer clowns from outer space masks, costumes.
You guys find everything okay?
Yeah.
Good. If you have any questions, just let us know, okay?
Are we on the circus over in YouTube?
Oh, definitely. I do just a little bit of sideshow stuff. Like a lot of people say it's looking for money. And I started trying to sword swallow. One of my friends told me about stretching out a wire hanger and started practicing without to get it stretched out before you ever try any sort of blade. And I was showing one of the managers who works here. I got it halfway down, and I was so impressed. I've not been able to get it fully, like the hanger all the way in, but I literally got it right there, and I was like, so good.
We've got a guy who's an indestructible man. If he lays on a bed of nails and sticks his hand in a bear trap, eats bugs, drinks Windex, all of that.
Is that Elmo? Elmo?
This one does 10 different voice effects. I don't know what they do. Okay, we got low pitch to high pitch to robotic, amplified. Cool. And here we have the Evil Circus section. Hey, remember this? We bought one of these last year. Yes. All right, come on. Come on. Hey, check this out. I told Wichita doctor was in love with you. My friend, the witch doctor, he told me what to do. You know what he said? Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla-bing-bang. Oh, look at this. You want that?
The thing's cute. It's very cute.
I am the Pumpkin King. We've got some banger Ghostbuster stuff this year. This one doesn't work. No, none of them work. There it is. Look at this. How cool is that? They have the full-sized proton packs. Indulge my inner steampunk for a moment. How's this? It has pockets. What costume has pockets? I asked. This is actually... No, this is not a Halloween costume. I would wear this to town. I would wear this to church. Yes, sir. Not unlike my other one, only not as good a quality. What is this? Polyester. Very nice though. Kind of reminds me of the Mad Hatter. What do you think?
Looks alright.
Let's really want this. $25. That's not bad actually. Want any jewelry? Here's their animatronics section. They've got Ned's possessed friend. Desmodius the bat. There's the sitting scarecrow we saw when we first came in.
Soon you will forget everything. Your life, your past. You will stay with me for the rest of eternity.
What a Debbie Downer. Can you grab a car? We need an alien skeleton. I mean, I'd like to get one, but I want to get a bigger one, you know?
Yeah. Maybe Mexico?
Coral! Knock if you dare. Well, you know what the SAS says, right? Who dares wins. Oh, it's a Spider-Man. Je ne sais pas. Somehow Palpatine returned.